But Dave, who's the biggest winner this week?
Ashton Genty had the best game of the week, but if we're going to talk about another rookie running back that's not Omarion Hampton, let's talk about Quinshon Judkins, who put together a big game against the Detroit Lions. It wasn't necessarily pretty, but 4 catches, a ton of yards, a touchdown. Everybody's thrilled that started Quinshon Judkins, and I think you've got a must-start running back no matter who they play the rest of the season. And they have a very tough schedule, and they've got some serious quarterback issues. But Quinshon Judkins is finding a way to get it done.
Yes, he is. We had a buy or sell. We'll do a little buy or sell later. Buy or sell, Quinshon Judkins is an RB1 until further notice. It's got to be a yes, right?
Probably.
Close to it.
We might be able to find 12 running backs we'd rather have than Quinshon, but whether we call him a number 1 or a number 2 running back, it almost doesn't matter. He's a must start.
Okay, winners for Jamie. Drake London is back. 8 and Michael Penix was back. Man, he was good today.
Yeah, he was.
8 catches, 110 yards, and a touchdown on 10 targets for Drake London. Also, Darnell Mooney, hamstring injury. They are going into their bye week. What would you like to say about Drake London, sir?
You said it. He's back. We need to see this, to, I think, alleviate some concerns about, I think, mostly Penix, but, the fact that double-digit targets again, you saw the upside of Drake London. I thought I don't know the yardage on the throw down the field, but the big play on the left sideline, like, he had separation, which was like, wow, for Drake London. So it was just, overall amazing day. And bigger picture, though, hopefully this is a sign of things to come moving forward.
And yeah, Woody Marks with a big day, 17 carries, 69 yards and a touchdown, 4 catches, 50 yards and a touchdown in a Texans win over the Tennessee Titans, who have been really bad against the run for what it's worth, but so is Baltimore, and that's their next opponent. But he's 53% rostered, and I think you pretty much said he's the top waiver wire priority. But what do you see going forward for Woody Marks?
I hope it's what the Texans see going forward for Woody Marks, which is this is their guy, and add some life to their backfield. Nick Chubb has given them some good moments. Obviously, the touchdown run against the Bucks in week 2, but clearly his best days are behind him. And you said it. Something we talked about in the preseason as well. Like, they traded up in the NFL draft to go get Woody Marks. This is somebody that they clearly coveted and want to see what he can do. And now you're seeing what he's capable of. So let's not put that back in the box. Let's continue to make Woody Marks your featured running back. And hopefully this could be a guy that we consider in the flex range, if not number 2 running back range for the rest of the season.
Would you guys rather have Woody Marks or David Montgomery?
It's a great call. I probably would take the upside of Marks.
I'll take Marks.
It's the versatility that he seems to have that makes him a differentiator here too. Here, the one thing that we're forgetting about is who might be back in Houston's backfield this year.
That doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, I haven't heard a word about Joe Mixon.
I hear you, but
yeah, the last thing we heard was
out of nowhere. It's like, yep, he's ready. Here he comes. I mean, he could literally pop back off the PUP list on Tuesday.
The last thing we heard was we appreciate the work that he's done for our team.
All right, let's go to Dave's winners. Xaiver Worthy, 45% started. 5 catches for 83 yards on 8 targets, plus 2 carries for 38 yards. He actually led the team in rushing.
Xaiver Worthy, rushing and receiving. And
had to give Patrick Mahomes a break this week.
But Pacheco caught more touchdowns than Xaiver Worthy. I will point that out. You also had Quinshon Judkins. We talked about him. But yeah, what do you think about Xaiver Worthy going forward?
I think you've got to look at him as for now, a borderline number 2, number 3 fantasy receiver. And we know that Rashee Rice will eventually come back, but man, Xaiver Worthy looked good. First game back, over 100 total yards, and didn't even play every single snap. He was in for like about 2/3 of the snaps. It was good. And this Chiefs offense looked a heck of a lot better with him back on the field.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be a big topic. Should we sell Xaiver Worthy now because Rashee Rice will be back after 2 more games? What would your answer be?
If you can, sure. But what are you turning him into? Are you turning him into Quentin Johnston? I would do that.
You'd rather have Quentin Johnston than Xaiver Worthy?
Johnson than Worthy rest of season.
Heath?
I would not make that move.
Do you guys think Rashee Rice is going to seriously affect Xaiver Worthy?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that Worthy's going to be a bad start. He might be a little boomer bustish, which is why I'm going to couch him as let's say somewhere between 22 and 28 overall in receiver rankings.
They usually throw at least, on average, probably 36 per game, I'm guessing, every year.
Kelsey could just go away.
Yeah, that
and
would
then
be my
Rice and
hope.
Worthy could both be good.
That would be my hope. All right, and Heath, your winners are Travis Etienne. Big game for him. 19 carries, 124 yards, and a touchdown, and 1 catch at San Francisco. A very nice road win for Jacksonville. They won, right? They hung on. I forget. Yeah, they won.
Yes,
that
they won.
fumble. Yeah, they tried to give it away. And Cam Scattaboo, and he had 27 touches for 90 yards this week. So Etienne and Scattaboo.
Yeah, good fantasy day for one of them, not so much for the other. But I think like pretty big statement here for ETN, both in terms of the split in touches between him and Tootin, and the performance of ETN. The touchdown run was phenomenal. And I've kind of been ranking him as a low-end number 2. You're probably starting him. We probably need to rank him a little bit higher than that, at least until something changes, because he's running very well. And the run game's kind of the only thing in this offense that works right now. Scattaboo, I just thought, like, that was maybe the most conservative game plan I've ever seen in my life. And that's great news for Cam Scattaboo. He still looks good running the football, and they're probably going to run the ball, if they can stay in games, at least 60% of the time.
Okay, and is it easy to take ETN over Brian Thomas Jr. at this point?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm getting tired of talking about Brian Thomas Jr. Nobody even put him in the losers notes because he's just
It was one of his best games of the year.
Yeah, I know. And it wasn't good.